ADHERE GEAR Prototype program. Just want to get on the record building out this next cargo prototype. It's pretty cool. So we've got multiple systems going all at once. We'll kind of show you what's going on the computer. So we've got a mock-up on the computer, and we've also got our electrical diagram. Excuse the rudimentary form as it is Excel, but we wanted to work pretty quickly and also don't have cash money for some extra fancy software. So being that this is a mock-up, this electrical diagram works out great to communicate with the team. So what we're doing now is pretty much getting prepped for the 3 different stages. We've got some carpentry, we've got metals work, and then we also have electrical work. So we love blue tape, we love mocking things up before we do them. It also helps a lot in getting things ready for the 3D printer. So this is almost an entire mock-up that you see here. It's blue taped. And what will happen is we'll strip all the blue tape, we'll pull all the dimensions out, and we'll start figuring out what pieces to 3D print to hold all these different pieces of hardware. And then we'll 3D print a custom ADHERE gear enclosure that will encapsulate all this technology. So one of these is the wireless, the wireless charger. Transfers 5 volt into the actual hardware system that has lithium-ion batteries, along with a slew of hardware embedded inside. Now on the container front, we've got the long LED channels. We're going to have to custom route those out. We've got the LEDs mounted just to kind of get a sense of where we're going to have to cut them down, because as you can see the excess, they're a little long. On the top, we actually have almost probably 50% of the components that are needed for refrigeration. So we decided to refrigerate the container. It's not going to get frozen or ice cold or anything, but enough that you can see the temperature drop diagnostically on the screen, as well as see the temperature drop on your tablet when you're looking in the application. We've got the 12 volt lock system. This will all be 3D printed and encapsulated. And then we also have the solar array system that's up there as well. On the inside, we've got pretty much a lot of the things that are going to be mocked up. A lot of hardware that'll be in the bottom floor of the container. And that'll get nicely, pinned up, and it'll look really clean, some good wire management. We've also got a few... we got to build a baseboard plate to hide all this. We're going to make it like a spring door that'll open up so you can kind of see underneath the hood of a car, and then put it back down. And so that's pretty much the container side. And then you have the energy cell side here. This is pretty much done now. The part came in that that was acting faulty on us, the charger. So this whole thing is done now, and it keeps good diagnostics. The only other thing we could do is relay the diagnostics to the phone so that we can kind of monitor the battery at all times. But the harness is done and ready to go. And this provides power to this entire thing and all the systems on board. So with that being said, we're about ready. You can see this is the other side mock-up. It's the same thing. And then there's kind of our workstation, master control station. So with that being said, we're moving and grooving. We're trying to work as quickly as possible. Everything is time sensitive. We've got demo day coming up within the next couple of months, and each one of these systems is going to take a little bit of time. Now the guys are working very hard on various other systems, and we're all kind of conversing to make sure everybody's on the same page. So I work with Jason and making sure the software is correct and the different features that we're looking for, and then working with James on the hardware, especially on the communications front for Wi-Fi communications to the actual application platform. So it's going good. Get excited, because this is the real deal. Like this is as legit as it gets without just having a 20-foot shipping container like all up in your face. So I mean, this is pretty freaking cool, and this is just without it looking pretty. Once it's like pretty looking, it's gonna be sick. So with that being said, we'll check in with everybody later. ADHERE GEAR out.